Juju 23, The Origin of Blind Obedience 2. Now, so much is explained why the first one wasn't that good. Yeah. It was a two-parter, and unbeknownst to me, it was weird because the other two-parter that I could think of is Into the Cursed Womb.
Yep.
And then this is the second one. And the curse ended up being the same. Was similar looking.
Similar looking, yeah.
Just a lot stronger.
And stronger, yep. Basically, this was the Megumi episode.
Yes, you got a little bit more about him. Not so much. Well, you did get his backstory, but
his sister,
their
his
family, school life,
his
family, where he come from. He met Gojo at a very young age,
which we didn't know that to this point.
No, and
they've been together for a while.
I'll be honest, I'm not super sure how I feel about Gojo and his dressed down appearance with his little
he has
glasses
to come off
on.
unassuming.
No, I like him in his coat, blindfold.
Okay.
Are you going to say something to see if that? Something to that man if you see him walking down the street? Nah. So Megumi, his story was cool. Not my favorite, but definitely you got to see his potential. He was jealous after the fights and even the baseball game, but the fights with that Yuji was excelling and becoming, one of the best, and he was kind of jealous of that. I think he's always had the potential to be good. I would agree with Gojo in that. He had to reach a new level. Like another Saiyan level.
Gojo had to tell him, even in the baseball game, why are you bunting? You have the potential to hit just as far of a home run as Yuji would or I would.
Do you believe that?
You bunted. Why? Because baseball's a team game, and even if it was at your own detriment, you would do that. Being a jiu-jitsu sorcerer is a individual sport. And he had, to this point, not been doing himself any favors.
Do you
think
he's been holding
back.
Level, though, with Yuji?
Yeah.
He's
probably stronger.
Nah.
He's probably stronger than Yuji.
Let Yuji get that other finger.
If
that Megumi gets from.
Yeah, we're talking about right now.
Right now.
I think if Megumi, first of all, there's proof that he's stronger than Yuji right now. Yuji does not have a domain expansion. Megumi does.
I was thinking about that.
It's incomplete, but
it's one nonetheless.
And that fight scene, perfect progression from the beginning of the season to now of Megumi's character. In the beginning, when they fought the same type of cursed spirit in the detention center, he ran, he couldn't move, he was petrified, and he almost died. And I think he would have died if Yuji didn't tell him to leave. This one was stronger, and he came out of his shell. And I think if he had come out of his shell in the detention center, he would have beaten that one as well. But he was
scared to do so.
Exactly. He was way too scared, way too naive. He hasn't gone through enough life experiences to get himself to that point. And I thought it was such a great way to... I don't know where he's going to go in the last episode of the show.
The amount of blood that was coming out of the man, you didn't think anywhere. He fell asleep.
If he doesn't come up in the last episode, I'm happy with where his arc ended. Megumi's arc was one of self-progression. It was one of growth, and I think it made you believe it.
It's good to be tucked away to bed now.
Yeah. If he doesn't show up at all in the next episode, I'm happy with the way the show left him off in season 1.
I don't think he'll have the energy to do so. I really think that this last episode, which is 24, guys, it's coming.
It's coming.
This will be Nobara and Yuji fighting those two,
the brothers,
which I'm assuming the brother that showed up is also one of those cursed womb things.
There were 3 of them,
right? So there's 2 right now, and this one, when you first saw him, I assumed, as she did, that he was just a human with cursed energy, like he was using it and he learned how to do it. Then you saw the back of him.
Yeah, it was creepy.
And he didn't want anybody to see it. He was real self-conscious about it,
which is funny.
Yeah. And then
Yuji jumps through the portal.
Yeah,
and literally the first thing he sees is his
back. Fat brother. But
fight scene with Megumi and the cursed spirit was fantastic.
Yeah.
Again, animated beautifully.
But he was one of my favorite cursed spirits. That guy.
Yeah.
He was just creepy, and you know how we all used clowns as creepy, and that's what he was, kind of a mock off of a clown, looking creepy, looked normal, but he looked scary. That's why it exists.
I thought it was a fantastic episode. It was the penultimate of season 1.
Compared to 22 to 23, much better.
Well, it was, again, the setup was there. It was a 2-part.
I would count it as one episode. They broke it up into 2 to stay within that 20-minute time frame. But now with that view of, as you know, I told you guys in the beginning that I didn't know it was a two-parter until we went to go start it up, and I was like, oh shit, okay. So
Megumi, I think is, I don't know, Toto's probably my favorite character, and right behind him is Megumi. I just really enjoyed, like, I like his ideology. I like the fact that he saves discriminately. Like, he doesn't save everyone. Like, Yuji's kind of like your typical protagonist. He likes to save everyone. Everyone deserves to be saved, and Megumi is smart enough to know that not everyone deserves to be saved, and he's choosy about the people he decides to save because he knows they're good people. There are people that don't deserve to be saved, and I like
he said that since we first met him.
And I like that brutal honesty about him. And I like the fact that we also got a little hint of Sukuna, where he saw
he's got another plan going on.
He saw what Megumi
What
unearthed
he saw
in himself
in that courtyard
was
like
what
the
Megumi we just saw.
of it. Yeah.
And he looked a
Sukuna.
little deranged there when he had his domain expansion. He almost looked like he was letting loose, and he might not be as nice of a guy as he wants to
or
be.
in control.
Yes, maybe he has a level of self-control that he's keeping himself in a cage because he knows if he lets himself out of that cage.
Right, because that's why he has that level.
That's right.
Attitude. He doesn't go above and beyond. He doesn't want to be the center of attention.
Yep.
He doesn't want to show that how strong he is because you could be right. He could be scared to see what that potential lies for him.
Who is he really if he lets himself out of the cage?
Because he's been calm since a child.
Yeah, and I don't think it would mean that he's a bad guy. I think it does mean though that he's afraid of what he might do and the bounds he might go to. I should say the levels he might go to finish his goal of exercising a curse that he might not be as strong as. So episode 23, great.
Put Megami to bed. We'll wrap him up.
One more episode.
We're at 24.
I'm really sad.
So, guys, if you like what we do, like and subscribe, and we'll see you at episode 24 at the end.